With the devastation, loss, and heartbreak of the Californian wildfire, General Hospital's Cameron Matheson Drew, who lost his home in the event, emerged with a positive message. He took to social media to explain his thoughts and share them with his fans, especially directing his message to people who may not have been affected by the tragedy, but still choose to comment on it. General Hospital star Cameron Matheson, who had previously opened up about losing his house, wrote on Instagram, So grateful for all of the support and love and prayers and positivity sent by so many people. I wanted to gently share some insight into how everybody's relationship with their home is so unique. It might be helpful insight when commenting to others who have lost everything. Thank you again, your support helps so much. Along with his caption was a video in which he explained, just some gentle words to consider, maybe if you're sharing or commenting about somebody that's lost their home in these fires and everything they own. Everybody's got a very different relationship with their house. Some people might flip houses and spend a couple of years there, and then move on. Not a lot of attachment. Matheson continued, some people might just generally move around a lot. Some people might have moved to LA, but have all their childhood things back home with their parents. And then some people might have been in that house for a long time. And it really represents a lifetime of memories, and it's where their kids were raised and everything they owned. Everything they owned was in it from their childhood to their kids' childhood. And it represents a physical object that is like love and memories. And it could mean a lot more. He then finished off by politely correcting people who may feel that losing a house is no big deal by stating, and just to keep that in mind when you're sharing, and you say something like maybe it's just a house, or it's just stuff, and you can replace that. For some people that might be true, but for a lot of people it's just a lot more than that, and just gently something to consider, because it can hurt a little bit if you get that feedback, and there's just all this grieving and pain. Co-star Lisa Lo Olivia responded, so true. I really hear this, Cam, to which Matheson replied with several heart emojis. Finola Hughes Anna commented, yes, that is very good advice, and Matheson's response was Finola Filona. Laura Wright Carly also chimed in with, I'll love you so much, and Matheson lovingly returned the sentiment with, welcome to Laura's I World Love You. Many of his followers took his words to heart and were impacted by his positive message. General Hospital Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson won't be winning the Father of the Year award anytime soon. Scout Quartermaine Cosette Abinante just lost her mom, Sam McCall Kelly Monaco. She needs a loving, stable parent with the time to devote to caring for her. And as far as we can tell, this isn't Drew. Drew is far too busy cavorting around and having sex with Willow Tate Corinthos Caitlin McMullen. Drew and Willow even bumped uglies on the floor of Scout's playroom the day Sam died. According to Drew, he had just lost someone he loved, and he was having trouble dealing with his grief. That means Drew used Sam's death as an excuse to get it on with his nephew's wife. It was almost amusing when, after Sam died, Drew admitted that he didn't know how to be a father to his little girl. Drew only cares about himself, and when he is kicked out of the Quartermaine mansion, he takes Scout and moves her into a hotel with him. Scout needs her brother, Danny Morgan Asherantonizin. Sam's primary concern in the event of her death was that the kids stayed together. Under the Quartermaine roof, Scout was with Danny and Rocco Falconeri. Finn Carr, Scout's grandmother, Alexis Davis. Nancy Lee Grahn, is attempting to protect Scout. She expressed to Drew that Scout should remain at the Quartermaines with her brother and Rocco. Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Sam were raising her before she tragically passed away. Alexis also offered another option, so that Scout could live with her. We think Alexis's first instinct was correct. Scout should be at the Quartermaines. However, since Drew is a big-time congressman now, he's considering a move to Washington, taking Scout, and also bringing along Willow and her and Michael Corinthos as Chad dual kids. Wiley Corinthos Viren Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos Sequoia and Serenity Mork Mako. A picture-perfect family. We sincerely hope Willow doesn't take Michael's children to Washington. She'd be wise to let Drew go by himself. He's done nothing for Willow except brainwash her, destroy her marriage and family, and ruin her life in general. Drew refused Alexis's suggestions and said he was taking his daughter with him. Unfortunately, Drew will be too busy to care for Scout, who is still processing the loss of the only stable, loving parent she's ever known, who is with Scout when Drew is off with Willow. He's an unfit father and can't see that he's just being selfish. Nina Reeves' Cynthia Watros was once able to sue to see her grandson Wiley. Perhaps Alexis could do the same. If Drew wants a fight, Alexis will give him one. She's not about to let Drew leave with Scout, only to put her in a potentially damaging situation. Clearly, he's not thinking about what's best for the child. The thought of starting fresh somewhere new may entice Drew, as he's become the town pariah. If we were to advise Alexis, we'd encourage her to present a case to a judge and fight back.